Hey guys, it's Will, your favorite rural campaign and elections expert, and I hope you have a great day. Well, never underestimate Donald J. Trump's efforts to reach new levels of dipshittery. In the event you thought he could never go lower than naming the Snoopy Slayer as the head of the Department of Homeland Security, yesterday Donald J. Trump named Pete Hegseth as his new Secretary of Defense. Now, if you've never heard that name before, you're not alone. But if you'll just Google Fox News anchor who perpetually looks like he's asking his secretary to pick a pencil up off the floor, you'll see who I'm talking about. Now, you know I like to put a little morsel in here every once in a while for my fellow Christians who voted overwhelmingly for Donald J. Trump. Let me tell you a little bit about old Pete. Pete's been married 3 times. Now, there's nothing wrong with that except for the fact that when Pete was married to his first wife, apparently he forgot that part about honoring your marriage. So he ended up getting a divorce and got married a second time. And while married to his second wife, he had an affair with his coworker from Fox News and made her his baby mama, which caused him to have to go back to his second wife and divorce her and then marry his third wife. Sounds a lot like another guy we all know, huh? But enough about Pete's character-centered life. Now, when you do your research on old Pete, you're going to learn a few interesting things about him. First, he's the guy that's responsible for convincing Donald J. Trump to forgive those 3 servicemen who unalived several non-combatants in Afghanistan back in the day. You're also going to find that he has less than 0 experience overseeing the administration of any large organizations. And by large organizations, I mean the largest segment of government responsible for making sure that all of our men, women, and children go to bed safely at night and wake up safely in the morning. Seems like old Pete also has a problem with being humane and following the rules, as he was a leader in Guantanamo and had to defend his, what shall we call it, negative behavior there. But the best part of old Pete, and I want to speak to all you veterans out there that voted for Donald J. Trump, the best thing about Pete is that he wants to privatize Veterans Affairs. Now, in all the latest surveys, the veterans give VA hospitals a 90% ranking, a 16% improvement under Biden. In addition to that, they favor VA health institutions 2-to-1 over privatized institutions. But guess why old Pete's being selected for the job? That's right. He wants to privatize Veterans Affairs and all of the medical institutions that go along with it. And we all know how well that's worked out with prisons and schools. But hell, who am I to complain? I'm out here struggling with all the same healthcare institutions that the rest of the peasants have to struggle with. So for all you veterans that voted for Donald Trump, a year from now, when you're sitting in the regular urgent care with all the rest of us snot knockers, you can at least rest assured and gain some consolation from the fact that you own the libs. Have a great day.